Yeah, I question it. I paid for it, but I stay with it. Yeah. I remember nights I almost folded, almost chose comfort over being outspoken, almost traded fire for fitting in, almost let doubt decide my skin. But pressure don't break what it's meant to refine. Pain don't punish, it redesigns. Every loss that felt unfair was trimming weight I didn't need there. Some walked out when I drew my line, some turned cold when I wouldn't comply. But distance showed me something clear. If they vanished, they weren't built to be here.
The silence taught me who I am. The loneliness built the plan. When the crowd disappeared from view, I finally heard what's true, and it was worth it in the end. Every scar, every lost friend, every time I chose to stand instead of bending just to blend. Yeah, it hurt, but it helped me mend. Turn my breaks into a lens. If I had to do it all again, it'd be worth it in the end.
Now I move with a lighter chest, not because life got easier, just less clutter stress. No fake applause, no forced connection, just real ones built on mutual reflection. I don't need rooms where I can't be raw, don't need praise that comes with a cost. I'd rather build slow with truth in sight than shine for a second in borrowed light. See, the cost fell heavy when I was paying, but the return showed what I was gaining. Self-respect ain't loud or stable, it sits at the head of every table. Every stand I took alone turned foundation into stone. What felt like lost back then was alignment settling in. It was worth it in the end. Every bridge that couldn't mend, every moment I defended who I am without pretending. The nights I thought I couldn't win, we're carving discipline within. If that's the price of genuine, it was worth it in the end. I don't hate the ones who left, they played their part. Some lessons only show themselves when people fall apart. I needed friction to evolve, needed tension to resolve. You can't grow into your final shape without letting some things dissolve. Now I stand out loud, just sure, not chasing validation, cure. I know my flaws, I know my flame, I carry both without the shame. The trilogy was never rage, it was growth across the stage. Identity cost, perspective earned, fire control, but still it burns. Yeah.
It was worth it in the end. The isolation, the defense, the battles I refused to bend made me whole instead of thin. I kept my soul, I kept my spine. Lost illusions, gained design. If this is the life I'm in,
Yeah.
it was worth it in the end.
No other way for me, the cost of being in need.
Worth it in the end.
No other way for me, the cost of being me.
Worth it in the end.